Hi everyone, my name is Heather Diaz. This is the self-identity presentation. I titled my presentation, The One Where the Class Meets Heather. And here is a song that couldn't be better. If you were to meet my family and friends, I think that they would tell you that I'm really happy. I laugh a lot. I like to relax. I don't really have much of a life outside of my kids' work, school. I go to the gym. That's pretty much the only thing that I really do away from anyone else. They would tell you that I can be stubborn and very headstrong. I like to do things by myself. But I think they'd definitely tell you that I'm happy all the time. What do I expect of myself? I think I just expect myself to show up and always give 100%. Just be that person that people want to be around. Make sure that my kids are always happy. I just really want happy kids. It's really important to me. My family has never really had high expectations for me. That sounds bad. They haven't had crazy high expectations for me. They've been very, secure with my decision making. They know that if I want to do something, I'm going to do it. They know that I always think about my kids first. I was pregnant when I was a senior. So I think the only expectation they ever really had was for me to just finish school and to keep going and provide a good life for my children. So I think that's it. A time when someone else's words put me down. My brother called me dramatic. I was so offended because I am probably the furthest away from dramatic. Something had happened. My feelings were genuinely hurt. And I expressed that. And my little brother, being my little brother, called me dramatic. We're past it now. A time where I made someone feel better with my words. I actually really like this story. My dad has been a great painting contractor for the past 30 years. Everything has always been through word of mouth. He's great. And he wasn't really charging as much as he should be, and we kind of were hearing that from a lot of people. And so one day I told him, like, think of all the time that you've put in, and, just trying to be his hype man, I guess, but with facts. And he bid a job, and he came back to me and he was like, I freaking got that job. Like, I bid it a little bit higher, and he said that even the client was like, are you sure that's how much you want to charge? And he got it. So that's a really exciting thing for me and for my dad, obviously. I definitely have the best positive emotions when I'm with my kids. They love each other so much. They have a huge age gap. It's like 10 years. And they're always laughing. They get along so good. I feel the best when I'm around them. Negative emotions would be when I'm having a hard time communicating with someone else. I just try really hard to be on the same page as people, and I do my best to try and put myself in their shoes, and it's frustrating when that doesn't happen back for me. My biggest fear in life would definitely be not having my kids, or my kids not having me. My mom passed away when I was 21, and this is a picture of my son holding a picture of my mom. He only got to spend his first 2.5, 3 years with her. So he never really got to meet her, and she just passed away way too soon. And I would just hate for my kids to have to go through that. So that's definitely my biggest fear. My goals and dreams. I want to finish school here at Chaffey and become a paralegal. I'm hoping that I can transfer over to UCR for their paralegal program this fall. Are they realistic? I think so. Despite my weakness of being a procrastinator, I definitely think that I can do all of this by fall, transfer over there and get it done.
Me love. Ow.
Speaking of being a procrastinator, that is the trait that I would definitely change about myself. I'm actually really working on that right now. I'm that person who has like 6 alarms to get up in the morning, and if I'm heading to a birthday party or if I get invited to the birthday party, I don't get a gift until I'm on my way. I wait for last minute on everything, and I am realizing and learning how short our lives really are, and I really need to stop procrastinating. So I'm working on it. A trait that I really like about myself. Think that I'm really compassionate. I'm a good listener. I just like to be there for people. I like to let people just vent if they need to. I like to give advice if they want it. I could just, like I said, just sit there and listen to them. I just want people to be comfortable around me. People are comfortable around me, and that makes me really happy. My central moral principle or set of values that guides my life. Well, this was supposed to be a self-identity presentation, and I ended up talking a lot about my kids. So if you can tell, that's just what drives my life. I mean, my kids, my love, my loyalty, my family. I just want everyone to be happy. God, I've said that 1,700 times. something about my personal life, private life, is that I'm just really happy the way that things are, and I'm constantly getting pushed and pulled to, why aren't you dating? You're 30, you have 2 kids, you should settle down. And it's just not something that interests me. I really, really, really like the way that things are. I'm in no rush. I like how things are. So I think that's probably, I don't know. I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed me talking about my kids. Talk to you later.